watching The Matrix, a swing. I like swings. When's the last time you got on a swing?
A while.
Yeah, dude, it's fun. I have one in my backyard. I'm afraid it's going to break, though.
Well, I was about to say, just go get some new chains at Home Depot and a tire and see what we can drill some whole shit in it.
Well, you know what? I mean, you look at it, and it's never budged. So I feel like I can still swing on it. It's in the backyard there. It came with the house.
I'll get a message going, Ray, it budged.
All right, that's all.
I try not to.
Really? Because you talk. Well, now you're talking about it. Also, you put it on Facebook all the time just to piss people off.
Yeah.
Which is listen. Now that I know you as well as I do, it's funny to me because I see people like making a terrible mistake.
You're just like,
yeah. Like people just making the terrible mistake of getting into an argument with you. Like
I know.
I say all the time. It's like trying to argue that you try to argue the sky isn't blue, and someone's like, it's right there. It's fucking blue. They're pulling their hair out.
It's
like,
turquoise.
Nope.
It's
like,
turquoise.
Yeah.
Okay. Outside of the knockdown in the third, I had Francis Ngannou winning on points by multiple rounds, 2, 3, maybe even 4 rounds. How on earth do you score this fight for Tyson Fury?
You knew there was no way, dude. You knew there was. Sorry, before I get to it, sorry, I was just gonna say you knew there was no way the judges were gonna give
Yeah.
It was never gonna happen, no matter what Francis did. He was not gonna get 2 out of 3 judges on this card. It's too bad for boxing if he loses. I've never ever seen a fight where I saw it. I'm like, that didn't happen though. That didn't happen. Like I honestly saw. Still to this day, I don't believe that happened.
No, not at all. I do not. I don't get it. I don't understand what the hell. Like, okay,
it's gone full WWE, man. There's not like, no, dude. That wasn't real. That didn't actually happen. No. Bro, Plata, where black people and white people talk nonsense. Everybody. Bro, Plata, episode 278 or something like that. My name's Tim. Pulse is going to be here eventually, I guess. I don't know. He just told me he'll be here like in half an hour, so. Whatever, man. I'm just happy he's coming, although it would be kind of cool if he came on time since I'm the only one here right now. But it's fine. Ray's not here. He's doing something. I don't know what. Ray, get out of the chat. I don't want you in my chat. Get out of my chat. Where are the comments? Yeah. There we go. See, get out of this chat. I'm kidding. Pulse is coming. I asked a couple people to be on tonight, and it didn't work. No one cares. They said, Tim, you know what? The show is too good with just you. If we were on it, you can't make it any better. Bryce said this is his chat too. Is it though? Not tonight. It's not. Get out of here. Hold on. Oh, I keep forgetting that I have to use my phone to do all this. Hold on. Can you get to Tim to paint himself like Kamala from old school WWF? I don't know what that is because I'm not a nerd. But whatever, man. What pisses me off, and I say this every time I do this, is that every time I have the studio on my phone, but I turn my volume off, but it still plays through my phone, and that really pisses me off because I have my volume off on my phone, and it still plays, so I can hear myself, and it's really pissing me off. No, 2 joints. It doesn't matter if Ray authorized you. He's not here, is he? So, Tim, you broke the rules on Tuesday. What did I do? By showing up? I was allowed. Looks like Ray's allowed to show up too. Ray, I don't have any headphones. I need an adapter because I have a fucking Android. I don't have an adapter. Those cost money. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. But well, it'd be cooler if people showed up that told me they were gonna show up. But it's okay. It's fine. I don't need you losers. I'm here by myself. It's fine. Dude, we can talk about how somebody shot up the fucking Chiefs Super Bowl parade. That was nice. Sheesh. That would never happen in Cleveland. Never. Not once. A couple reasons. One, we wouldn't win a Super Bowl. Number two, even if we did, like when the Cavs won a championship, not one person got shot. Not one. Even if the Browns did have win the Super Bowl and have a Super Bowl parade, if somebody shot it up, it'd be probably Ray wearing a Steelers shirt under a Browns jersey. You know, he's like a fake one, right? Like one of those Antifas when they stormed the Capitol. Be like that. Undercover Steelers fans shooting up a Browns parade to make the Browns fans look bad. That's the only way that would ever happen. It's ditched him Thursday. It must be. Dude, it must be. Dude, the last time this happened was on my birthday. So this when they do it. They ditch me on my birthday. They did it today. Hold on. I gotta make sure that maybe I should just pull the studio up here, but I don't like doing that though. You know, I don't like that. It's annoying to me. Call sleeper cells. So sure, we call them that. Fine. It's more like Steeler cells. All right, whatever. Matt Cain would rather be shot than appear on this show. It's actually, I did message Matt today, but he's probably already in class. I remember last time he couldn't come till later anyway because he teaches classes. He has a gym, but I think Matt will be coming on at some point though. Two Joint says he was here for my birthday. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. At least somebody was. I have a headache. Of course I have a fucking headache when I'm the only one here. Of course I have a headache. And I didn't take my pills in a couple of days. I just forgot. Although, like, I don't feel like I take antipsychotics or anything, so I'm going to fucking go off the rails so I don't have my pills. It's more like, I don't know, my blood pressure's probably high. It's probably fine, honestly. But well, when Pulse gets here, we'll talk about that. Also, the Dana White Howie Mandel thing was pretty funny, although I'm pretty sure it was fake because it makes a lot less sense for it to be real. If you haven't seen it, it's Dana White just being on Howie Mandel's show to say he doesn't want to do Howie Mandel's show and just walks off in the beginning of it, which makes me feel like it has to be planned. It had to be, right? Number one, is that big of a baby? Well, maybe. To just show up to someone's podcast just to walk off of it. Very possibly, yes. But also, it's Howie Mandel. If you know anything about Howie Mandel's stand-up, that's kind of like a Howie Mandel bit. So I feel like it's most likely it was probably some sort of fake thing. If not, then Dana White's just an even bigger asshole than we thought he was, which, wow, surprise, man. We didn't think he maxed out when he punched his wife in a nightclub, but no. You fuck over Howie Mandel, now you're a monster. Well, here's the thing, Ryan. I haven't started drinking yet. It's a decent question, but I haven't started drinking yet. So it has nothing to do with that. I don't know. It's probably my CPAP. I probably need to clean it better. I don't know. Also, it's where like the part of my head that my strap for my CPAP is, it like gets me right in the spot. It gives me headaches, but oh shoot, I keep trying to click it later. Dana pile drived his wife in a bar. Pretty much, that's basically what happened. I just I remember a people's elbow, a Superman punch, all of those things. One of those crazy wrestling things. I heard losing weight helps with snoring. It probably does. I don't know. So does having a CPAP machine. So although I'm not 100% sure if I was even snoring in the first place. I probably was, but I sleep by myself, so there's no evidence. Although I do know that I would like scream in my sleep and shit. Apparently, I was at a hotel with my one friend, my sister-in-law's brother, Cameron. We were at a ball game, and afterwards we stayed there. And apparently I woke up in the middle of the night screaming, "Oh no, not the 38." Apparently. I don't know. I don't know what I was. I mean, I guess he probably thought that it was a gun I was yelling about. But honestly, it was probably I was in a bar in my dream and someone played Hold On Loosely on a jukebox. Hey, I'm entertaining the people right now. I can't have interruptions.
I just wanted to say hi to everybody and just make sure you're keeping the whole show together. That's all I want. That's all I was making sure.
You should
Just
have waited
checking
to
in
come on
on
when there
you.
was a dead spot in the air. I was telling a story, and I had a good
Oh, were you?
punchline, and you ruined the punchline.
How? You immediately got distracted by me, so you need to
Well, I said the
take my
punchline.
goodness in.
No, I delivered the punchline, but people are watching this and see you can't come in. That fucked it up. It wasn't me. I nailed it.
I
As
win.
always.
I win.
I always nail it. Speaking of nailing it, are you going to nail it tonight, Ray? Where are you? Looks like a
I
brewery.
don't know. No, yeah, I'm at High and Dry in Tremont, Ohio. I'm right by where the original Barrio Taco is.
That's how Ray likes his
So-
vaginas. High and dry.
It looks like Jeremy Piven in that hat. You don't put that evil on me, 2 joints and a bear. You don't put that evil on me.
Dude, you do. Fucking like old.
I pull it off better.
Too. Like pre-hair.
I pull it off better.
Pre-hair plugs, Jeremy Piven.
No hair plugs here, baby.
Serendipity, Jeremy Piven.
But yeah, I'm probably actually what I'll do is I'll also just to torture Tim, or pop in once I'm on stage, so I can just run everybody off with my shitty stand up.
I don't think you need to do that, Ray. I think it's okay. How much time you doing?
5 to 7.
All right, I can handle 5 maybe.
Yeah,
usually you're gonna
not
do
that
like
long.
10 or 15. And I'm like, we don't need to do that.
I'm not even gonna torture our audience with that. That is
We
10
probably
minutes
won't
of
be
me.
able to hear you very well, which is the thing. We need, can we set
No,
up
they have a good
subtitles?
sound system here. They have good sound system here.
I'm not talking about the sound system. I'm talking about the phone, and then it comes through us, and then it comes to there's the people. There, there's a lot of filters it has to go through before it hits the ears of the listeners. And I don't think it'll be.
We can try. We can try.
That's fine.
I think it'd be kind of fun to see if anybody does it. How many people don't laugh as I'm doing stand up? That'd be kind of fun. 'Cause I hear that all the time.
That's longer than Tim can last at a treadmill. Well, running, yes.
Hey!
Walking, I could handle it.
Oh, by the way, we established something on the show Tuesday while you weren't here. That's kind of wild. I don't think you were here for this, but 2 joints and a bear and 2 joints are totally different people.
I knew that.
I had no idea until until Tuesday.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I'm gonna hop off here, go grab a beer, and I'll be back in and out drunk later.
Good. Looking forward to it.
Let's go. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye, Ray. Ow. See, isn't it strange how that works? Ray comes and my headache gets worse. Sorry, I'm checking messages and whatnot, and no, that's a no. No, Pulse will be here eventually, he said. Anyway, so what do you guys think? Do you think the Howie Mandel thing was fake? I mean, it had to be, right? I mean, it's too fucking goofy for. Like, do you think he would agree to be on a podcast, go all the way over there, and then just sit down after all the handshakes and a thank you for being here's before the podcast, and just to be like, I don't want to be here and leave? That's fucking dumb. But it's definitely something that Howie Mandel would ask him to do. Or maybe it's something like something in between. Like he found out he had to leave, and then Howie's like, just do it like this. This would be funny. I could see that happening. But that's kind of Howie Mandel's sense of humor. Just goofy shit like that. Back in the 90s, he used to like blow up surgical gloves with his face. That was his bit. That was his act. He was a weird comic. A little disappointed that they rebooted Deal or No Deal and they don't have Howie Mandel on it. I mean, I understand it's not the same thing. It's an island. It's like an island with briefcases on it, which honestly, it was just, I thought it'd be like any small island in the 80s, just hidden with cocaine and money. But you ever see that documentary, The Legend of Cocaine Island, or something like that, with those guys who dug up cocaine like 30 years after it was buried there? Like some drunk dude was just telling a story about how there's this cocaine buried on this island, and these other old drunk dudes were like, dude, if he's fucking telling the truth, let's fucking go get it. And they did, and it was there, and they all got arrested. But it's funny because it was actually there. Oh, no, see, here we go. That would now we have the answer. There he is.
Mr. Danko, sir, how are you doing?
Hey, Pulse. Oh, great, man. I'm doing great. Ray popped in for a second. You missed that, so good timing on your part. I'm fine, man. I'm fine. I'm happy that you're here. Are you in on the studio?
Yes.
Okay, so I can X out of it and we won't lose the stream.
I think so. I see this other window open. It's you?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do, and we're still here. Okay, good. We're good. I'm all right, man. I have a headache as usual. I forgot to take my pills today, which that's not a big deal, except for I just forgot to take them yesterday too. So I'm just trying to think, oh, am I gonna die? I just slept all day today. It was pretty great, and yesterday it's pretty great. I would highly recommend sleeping all day to anyone who could do it.
I wish I could, bro. Honestly, that seems like I would rather sleep all day than take a vacation.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great. My brother started going to the gym again finally, and he's like, dude, it's not that bad. It's like the best part of my day now. I'm like, yeah, I remember that. I remember working and then working out being the best part of my day. But then when I lost my job, then all of a sudden it was the worst part of my day. It sucks. It's fucking awful compared to doing nothing. Doing nothing's amazing. Although I do often get a lot of bored. I'm doing stuff tomorrow though. I'm going. Well, I got to go meet my insurance guy because we had to figure shit out about my whatchamacallit, Medicaid. And then after that, I'm going to Allen's. And then we're going to Emo Night Karaoke. Dude, Emo Night live band karaoke.
That sounds fun.
It's going to be fun. My singing voice hurts every time I try to sing now, so I don't even know if I can get through one song, especially all the emo songs. Emo songs are hard as hell to sing because they're all high register and shit. But also think you need to get a little higher for the only episode, maybe. I should have too. Just the whole episode is just me staring at the camera.
Now, can you define emo? Is that like My Chemical Romance or something?
Yeah, there's it's a traveling band that does it. So it's like a traveling karaoke band. If you look up emonightKaraoke.com, they have a list of their songs. And I wouldn't call all those songs emo, but I mean, it's from usually they're just from that era, like the I don't know, what you call it, about 2005 to 2012 ish.
Now, do you remember Good Charlotte?
Yeah.
Is that classified as emo?
There's probably a Good Charlotte song on that list. I call them pop punk, but a lot of pop punk it's just kind of roped in with emo now. There's a Bowling for Soup song on that list, but they're not emo. They're pop punk. But same thing with say Simple Plan. I'm about to say anything. Say anything's emo, but Simple Plan is pop punk. I don't know. There's a lot of pop punk people call emo, but it's whatever. It is what it is.
Wasn't somebody supposed to join us tonight?
I asked a couple people and I didn't get any answers. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on one guy to answer me, but I don't know if that will happen or not. But why?
Are we gonna roast the fighters' picks for 288?
We can do that.
Okay.
Good Charlotte equals date rape music, maybe. Is that what the anthem's about? Simple Plan, 4 loser nerds. Maybe they may be 4 loser nerds because they're Canadian, but they have some bangers, man. I love Simple Plan. But there's a video like Simple Plan did a whole show with an orchestra, and it's all on YouTube. It's pretty great, actually. I think it's awesome.
I'm not familiar with them.
You don't know Simple Plan? Oh my gosh. Okay, you probably heard some of their songs.
It's possible.
Hey, Dad, look at me. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out what song I'm going to sing. I guess I got to have a couple choices, and I don't know if my voice will even hold up through one of them. So I'm going to give it a go anyway because we're going. What's the name? Oh shoot, Story of the Year. Oh yeah, Story of the Year. You know Story of the Year?
No, what's that?
It's a band. It's a band. Story of the Year.
No.
Anyway, but they're on the list. I like Story of the Year. From
Okay.
here, the city lights burn. Yeah. I was talking earlier about how there was a shooting at the Chiefs parade.
What?
You didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, dude. At least one died and 22 people were injured at least. Last I heard. I don't know the update. I haven't checked it.
See, you know what, man? That makes me not even want to go out anymore. You know?
Oh, right?
It's like you can't go anywhere. You can't, like, even the movies. You got to take your Glock to the movies.
Supposedly.
I mean, wasn't that right? Somebody shot up the Dark Knight or back?
Yeah, it was in Aurora, Colorado. Yeah, that kid, that goofy looking kid. Yeah, it's not great. It sucks.
What is
Like I
wrong
said, at
with
least
people?
one person. That's supposed to be the biggest celebration in the city, right? And someone's like, you know what? I'm gonna shoot it up because I hate everything.
Right. I
It's-
mean,
it's
I get
awful.
I get rioting. Not I get it, but at this point, I like it's a thing. It's happened often enough, so I understand when riots happen after sports teams win. But shooting,
Happy riots. I understand. I understand a nice happy riot.
yeah, body rock a police car,
Sure.
that's
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
expected.
Yeah. Dude, take a dump on a statue. I get it, man. I get it. Like, I think that happened in Philadelphia. I get that.
Oh, I'm sure they went off. I'm sure they went off when they.
But you know how
lost.
many people got shot when the Cavs won the championship? 0. Cleveland behaved themselves. Thank you very much. And
I
if the
bet
Browns
they
ever won,
did. That
they
was the
did.
first championship y'all had in years, so I
Yeah.
bet
Everybody thought we were gonna the city was gonna burn down.
Yeah.
But it's the complete opposite. We behaved ourselves. But if we ever won a Super Bowl, if there was shooting at the Super Bowl, it would be an undercover Steelers fan, 100%. It wouldn't be a Browns fan. It'd be an angry Steelers fan, Rittenhouse type to ruin everyone's day.
I was thinking about that case.
Guy wearing a
today.
brown shirt, but he has like a number 7 Roethlisberger tattoo on his back. Like, yeah, that'd be the guy he would shoot up a Browns parade.
Now well, I just on the Rittenhouse thing. I was thinking about that earlier. That guy, he turned himself into I guess the word is a martyr, because it's like, do you want this kind of attention for the rest of your life?
He's gonna get it now. I mean, people are gonna remember him. And I mean, any job he tries to get the rest of his life, he's fucking, he's Kyle Rittenhouse. So
Right. This will never leave you. Like, I understand you got exonerated, but you still killed 3 people, and it's like, I don't know. I
mean, what kind of gigs do you think Casey Anthony is getting? I mean,
man.
she was also exonerated.
I'm pretty sure she's unhireable.
You would think so, or
Like,
hope so.
I mean, I can't imagine she works around people. She's gonna be stared at for the rest of her life. Like,
Man, I had a couple really, really bad jokes run through my head right there. Basically, they all involve Casey Anthony applying to work at a daycare center.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah, that's
But
funny.
unhireable.
I mean, think about it. Like, you cannot, maybe an office job where she doesn't have to be around, like,
Dude, I even think they wouldn't even take her at telemarketing companies.
Right. Well, I mean, maybe that's probably actually now that I think about it, that's probably the safest job she can get.
No, because she has to use her name.
But she can. There's some level of anonymity because she could just be like,
Number
"This
one,
is Casey." Nobody would
yeah.
know.
Well, I'm already assuming she probably changed her name right away. I don't know if that's true or not, but so she could, anywhere. I don't think people are going to recognize her voice. I don't know. She can, scam old people all day as a telemarketer.
Oh, but
There's a chance I might start working for my uncle doing calls, not telemarketing, but I don't know. I hope that actually happens because I would do that.
you know what my dream job would be? I think I said it before. I want to be a process server. I would just love to. I just want to piss people off, but at the end of the day, you cannot be mad because this is my job. I know you don't want to get served, but this is my job. You can't get mad at me for giving you papers.
I don't. Are they still alive, the Melendez brothers? I don't know.
I know that dad's not, but
Wah wah wah. My sister-in-law, she works for lawyers, and she does. It's only the two lawyers and her. That's the whole office. So she does a lot of stuff for them, and one of the things she does do is serve people.
I mean, I would take that job seriously.
Where are you going to call and deplete the seniors of their life savings now? Nah, no, that's not what he does, man. No, I never do that, dude. That's fucking evil shit.
Uh-oh, my computer, something's going on. Okay, we're still here. No, but speaking of the Browns,
can you take that comment down?
What happened?
The comment that's on the screen.
Oh, yeah. You were saying that it would be a rogue Steelers fan, but I was thinking, aren't the Ravens your direct rival?
Well, we've hated the Steelers since the two franchises existed, so that's the number one really. But the Baltimore thing is just because of how it went down and the fact that they were the Browns and moved to Baltimore. Like we fucking hate them too. We hate them both, but no, it's Pittsburgh's number one. So.
And then how do y'all feel about Cincinnati?
I hate them less, but yeah, I don't really hate the Bengals. Although they're the other team in the division, so I always want to beat them. But I hate them less usually. So.
Yes, but if they ever went to the Super Bowl,
they did
against a random team, would you cheer for them?
I did. Yeah, when they played the Rams, yeah, I wanted them to win.
Okay.
They almost did. It was a good game. Not as good as the game last week, but it's pretty good.
See, I'm a Cowboys fan. If the Texans ever went to the Super Bowl, I want them to lose. You can call me a hater. Call me whatever you want. We're the only team. We're the only team in this state, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, I believe you. They
that's just how it is.
They're getting new I heard they're getting new uniforms. They're getting a whole new scheme.
Oh,
Houston.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder, did we ever make it? Let me look it up. Did we ever make a manager hire for the Astros?
Yeah, they got the guy from New York. I forget his name. It's he was the bench coach for Aaron Boone.
Oh, okay.
Is it Melendez or something? Not Melendez. I think of Melendez now because the fucking Melendez brothers. But yeah, I can't remember his name.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, let me look that up. Damn, he's gonna have big shoes to fill. Dusty Baker was the man.
Yeah.
You remember when his grandson, I think it was, almost got ran over?
Dusty Baker's?
Yeah, whenever he was the manager for the Giants, I think it was J.D. Drew or somebody saved his grandson was a bat boy.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah, shoot. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pulled him out of the way. Yeah, that was back when they let little kids bat boy. They don't anymore. I think you have to be an adult now.
Oh, really?
Like, all bat boys are like, 18, 19, 20. Yeah.
So technically you're a Batman?
Yes, Batman. Jetty Snow, that's what it was. Yeah, John got it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, save that kid's life, man.
But yeah, it's one of the reasons why they don't let little kids be bat boys anymore. Jim Rosenhaus, who's one of the announcers for the Guardians, his son is a bat boy for the opposing team. Like he's always the opposing team's bat boy. And he's like 19, I think. But he was the kid that earlier this year he had a Yankees uniform on because he's always, in whatever other team's uniform. But he has long hair that goes down past his shoulders. And he was wearing a Yankees uniform with long hair, and it just looked weird because Yankees have that, they have that rule.
Yeah, they got to be clean shaven.
Yeah. So the next game, they made him tuck it in his helmet. So it was kind of funny.
Yeah, I remember whenever they acquired Johnny Damon, they made him shave, and they made him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the opposite too. I mean, when in 2016, when the Yankees traded Andrew Miller to the Indians, Miller grew a beard right away, and he looked much better with a beard. So,
okay, yeah, they hired Joe Espada.
Okay, yeah, he came from the Yankees, I think.
Okay, never heard of him. Hopefully, he's good at what he does.
I don't know, man. It's always hit or miss. And I mean, what I think is going to happen is Stephen Vogt with the Guardians is that he's going to get blamed for things that aren't his fault. I mean, he may be a shitty manager, but even if he isn't, and they don't win for a few years, they're going to blame him, even though probably won't be his fault. It's just they don't have to spend money, and every year they're in like a half rebuild, half win now phase. Like they're always tweening. Like
you talking about the Guardians?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They spent $1.1 million in offseason. That's how much they spent. 1.1. That's it. And that's basically just Austin Hedges.
It's not too late for them to change their name back.
It's not going to happen.
Why?
Because it's not going to happen. People are saying that they think that the Redskins are going to change theirs back too. It's not going to happen.
I mean, if anything less maybe something less racisty, but still, like how about the Cleveland Tribe?
That's the same thing.
Pulse,
you have no say in this, okay? I'm a diehard fan, and I think the name's just fine, okay? It's fine. We're not changing it. We're moving on. We're the Guardians forever now.
I don't like it. I don't have any say in it, but
you have zero say. Okay, I like that. I would like it if the Astros cheated less, but I don't have any say.
No, but do you really like the name Guardians?
It's fine. And listen, of all the choices I heard being thrown around for the name change, that was my favorite. So I was happy they went with that one because I didn't like all the other ones. All the other ones sucked.
What were they? What were like?
Well, Spiders was a big one, which I didn't want that because number one. This franchise was never the Spiders. The Spiders were a completely different franchise in Cleveland, and they held the record for most losses, and they still do. So I don't fucking want that stank on me. And plus, I don't like Spiders.
Yeah, Spiders.
Cleveland Fancy Boys. I would have liked that better than Spiders.
Yeah, that sounds like a AAA team, to be honest with you. But
I mean, there is still a roller derby team in Cleveland called the Guardians as well. They sued and tried to get money out of the baseball team, but then the baseball team was like, "Keep your name. Who cares?
What is
going to confuse us?"
What is your state bird?
Cardinal.
Okay, that's taken. What about your state tree?
Buckeye. Also taken. Although there were the Cleveland Buckeyes. The Cleveland Buckeyes were a Negro League team. And that's actually that was one of the suggestions as well, was Cleveland Buckeyes, but they didn't go with that.
I don't know. Guardians just sound so generic.
No, it's great. Did you not see those giant statues we have on the highway?
No.
We have those giant Guardian Art Deco statues on the highway, the Guardians of Traffic.
Oh, that's the question I wanted to ask. Whenever LeBron came back, that giant poster of him like this, did they put that back up?
I think they made another one. I don't remember. I don't know. I think they had like the King return. I remember seeing billboards that says the King is returning like the day it happened.
Oh.
It was that day. They were all over Cleveland because I went to Cleveland that day for a show, and yeah, all the billboards, like, they were ready. All the digital billboards for sure all said the king is returning, something like that. So
I bet ticket prices went through the roof.
I'm sure they did. Yeah, yeah, they went up a lot. I've only been to 2 Cavs games. One the first time LeBron was there, and one after he came back.
Oh man.
But yeah, I haven't been to one since. The Cavs are killing it right now. They're number 2 in the East. They won 9 in a row until they lost one.
Is Kevin Love still there?
No. They dumped him last year. I think he's in Miami.
Oh, okay. Well, I was a big fan of those black jerseys that y'all had.
The one with the big C in the front?
No, like in the early 2000s.
Oh, the black and light blue ones?
Yes. When
Like
Ricky
the Sean Kemp ones?
Yes, Sean Kemp, Ricky Davis era. Yes,
Yeah.
those were great.
Yeah, I like the light blue and the orange. I mean, they went back to the wine and gold, which is what they started at when they came into the league in the 70s. But for a while there, they were light blue and orange, and then they had light blue and black for a while too. Yeah, I like those too. But I don't know. I don't even think they wear them as throwbacks anymore. They have before, but I don't know if they're doing that this year or not. Yeah, at one point they had orange, like bright orange jerseys with the light blue. I like orange and light blue.
I remember those. Yeah. Huh. So Cavaliers, Guardians, Browns.
I've disliked LeBron since he announced he's taking his talents to South Beach. Well, I forgave him when he came back. Can we take this comment down too? It's kind of staring at me. There's a bear looking at me. There we go. Thank you. No, it's not. Now it's there. Okay. Listen, we're not all out of shape white guys. All right. They have a couple out of shape non-white guys as well. I think the best name we ever had was the Cleveland Rockers, man. The WNBA team. I miss the Rockers. Bring the Rockers back.
Are they gone?
Yeah, they've been gone a while. They were one of the original WNBA teams, but they were gone. They've been gone for a long time.
Yeah, I remember. Why did that happen? Like the Comets left too. I don't understand that. Why?
Money, I guess. I mean,
they all suck. None of them are making money.
No.
The Comets at least were winning. They won the first 4.
Bill Burr said that they've been playing in front of 200 to 300 people a night for a quarter century. Yeah, it's true. I don't know what the WNBA attendance record is. I like to think somebody probably sold out at least once, didn't they? I don't know. I mean, when they kicked Phoenix out of their Phoenix Mercury out of their home stadium because there was a concert when they were in the playoffs.
What?
Sorry.
I didn't hear about that. Wait. Explain that, please.
Okay, so the Phoenix Mercury, were in the playoffs. And the arena they play in, which is the same arena the Suns play in, they had a concert scheduled. I don't know which concert. I think it was more than one. So they made them play their home games in the playoffs at a local college. So they bumped the WNBA team for a concert. They would never do that to the NBA team, right?
Who was the musical act?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you can look it up. I'm not sure.
Jeez Louise. I mean, I get it. Like, I understand probably depending on who the musician was, there's probably more money to be made. But wow, a playoff team,
playoff game. They're like, get out of here.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, it's subsidized by the NBA. I don't really know if the WNBA ever makes money. I don't know.
No, I've heard they've been in the red, the entirety of their existence.
I mean, I think the highest paid player gets like $250,000, I think, but I think I think the number one draft pick in the WNBA draft gets like 60,000 guaranteed or something like that. I don't know.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's not. They don't make a lot of money. They make more money overseas. That's why
Yeah, no, I know.
Griner is in Russia.
That's what I heard. I heard
Yeah.
she's the highest paid player, or was at one point. But and yeah, they're like NASCAR. Their jerseys now, they've got like Tide and
Right.
Dutch Boy and all kind of shit on them.
Yeah, they do. Well, soccer's been doing that forever. That's like always been soccer's thing, right? The sponsor logo has always been much bigger than any other logo on a soccer jersey. It's been like that for a long time. But that's how WNBA is now too. So it's weird that Major League Baseball started putting sponsors on jerseys. I mean, they only have like one, and it's on the sleeve. But like the Guardians having a marathon patch is weird. It's weird.
Yeah,
I don't love it, but
I can't wait for opening day. I'm already ready already.
Yeah, me too. Spring training. I think the pitchers and catchers already show up. I think, and then
really already.
I think so. If not, it's next week. If it hasn't happened yet, it's pretty soon. If it hasn't
I feel like
already.
the World Series just happened 2 weeks ago.
I know, right?
Wow, they don't get an off season for anything.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm always excited for the season. Hopefully, I mean, last year was all right for the Guardians because they didn't make the playoffs, but they were in striking distance the whole year, so it was watchable. What's happening? Is everything okay?
Hello?
He'll be back. But anyway, yes, baseball season. I'm excited for that. Guardians probably won't be great, but hopefully, like I said, if they're in striking distance the whole year, I mean, if they don't get down like 20 games early, and that would suck, but. And I don't know. They still might make trades. I don't know. Class A and Beaver. I don't know. Excuse me. Dude, they re-signed Carlos Carrasco, which Cookie Carrasco. We named one of my cats Cookie after Carlos Carrasco, and then they got traded a couple months after that. But he's back now. I don't know if he'll make the team, but he's back. Anyway. But Two Joints to the Bear, I don't know which concert it was that they bumped the Mercury for. I don't remember, but I know it happened. But if it was Jimmy Buffett, that would be hilarious. It's like Kenny Chesney, something like that. I'm going to a concert in Cleveland in July, and the concert I'm going to isn't like it's at the House of Blues. It's Bowling for Soup. It's not crazy, but at the same night, very close to the House of Blues at the baseball stadium, Journey and Def Leppard are playing. So I'm like, great. The full fucking downtown's gonna be packed on a fucking Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. I thought it'd be fine. Even if there was a baseball game, it wouldn't be that bad. But no, fucking Journey and Def Leppard, bullshit. One arm drummer and Filipino lead singer. I don't know. But I don't know. It'll be fine. Probably. Hopefully. I don't know. And then Creed is coming in November. I already got my Creed tickets. 60-year-old women there with STDs. Oh, at the Def Leppard show? Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. Probably right. I saw Journey. I saw Journey when I was in high school. I saw them in Canton, but that was like they were in between. It was after Steve Perry left, and it was when this guy Steve Ugary was with them, and he kept leaving the stage in the middle of songs, and we're like, "Why? What is going on? Why is this guy leaving the stage in the middle of singing?" And I found out years later that he blew his voice out, like just, which I think is what I did to my voice, which sucks because I can't fucking sing, man. I'm gonna try to sing emo karaoke tomorrow, and if I can't get through a whole damn song, I'm gonna be pissed off. It's gonna ruin my whole night. God, I don't know. And I'm going out to eat with my buddy Alan, who's been on the show, and his wife. And then I'm like, he's like, we plan on going on this emo karaoke thing, and he's like, hey, he said his wife's coming too. I'm like, all right, cool, she's great, awesome. He's like, hey, we're gonna go out to eat before. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then we're going to this like nice restaurant. So I'm like, dude, did you just like, am I just tagging along on your de facto Valentine's date? Is this what's happening? Like on this third wheel in it? I'm like, great, awesome. It's completely fine. He's promised me that's not what's happening, but whatever. I'm fine with it. I don't know. We're going to some restaurant in Lakewood, Ohio called Salt. I don't know. It has small plates. I had to look up what that meant. I'm like, what does that mean? Does that mean not enough food? Apparently it does. You have to get multiple plates because one plate is not enough food for a normal human being. There are vocal exercises you can do before you sing. I know there are, and I've been looking them up actually because I'm gonna see if I can get my voice back a little bit. I used to not have to do any of that, but now I do. So I'm gonna be the guy warming up in the bathroom at the karaoke show. Like a loser. What a loser. I'll be chugging honey. A lot of it's because of my acid reflux and my nasal drip from my sinuses. But anyway, what's up, Paul? Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's good.
Okay, cool. I was just saying that when I go to the thing tomorrow, the emo karaoke thing. My buddy, his wife's coming too, and I'm like, all right, that's cool. She's cool, and we're gonna go out to eat beforehand. And now we're going to like some fancy restaurant. And I'm like, dude, are you just like pulling me along on your Valentine's date? Is this like my third wheel in it now? He's like, no, that's not what's happening. I'm like, it seems like that's what's happening.
Fancy. What is fine dining in Cleveland or in Northeast Ohio?
There's good restaurants there. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how fancy it is. Hopefully I can wear jeans because I don't have anything other than jeans. So I'm wearing jeans.
I was going to say by fancy, you're not talking about the Red Lobster, are you?
The Arthur Treachers? Yeah. No, I'm not. But, oh, hold on. No, it's called Salt. It's I don't know. It's
like
small
Salt
plates.
Bae?
No, I don't think so. No, it's small plates, which I mean, I don't know. I mean, does that mean not enough food? I guess like I have to get multiple plates. I guess so. I don't know. I'm sure it will be fine. It looks good. I don't know. That area of West Cleveland suburb, Lakewood, has a lot of cool stuff.
Lakewood. Okay.
Yeah, it is a nice area. It's a hipster area. There's a lot of cool stuff there though.
Man, I went to a great bar the other night. Shout out to Baker Street and Katie. If anybody looking for a nice bar / tavern to go to, Baker Street, I highly recommend.
Is it 221B Baker Street?
No, what's that?
No. Oh no, it's Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, okay. I didn't get the reference.
Oh, because I'm assuming that's what the reference is.
Oh.
If it's not actually on Baker Street, is it on Baker Street or is this the name of the bar?
No, it's just the name of the bar.
Yeah, then it's probably a Sherlock Holmes reference, I'd assume.
Oh, okay.
But
it's a great venue. They got live music, billiards, great food, and I highly recommend it.
That's cool. I don't go to that many bars anymore. Just the ones I'm doing shows at. But apparently the one with this thing is like a dive bar with a stage, so I'm fine with that. What is it?
Two joints chiming in. No,
I'm completely fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, we were playing pool all night long. I won 2 games. It makes me think though. Yeah, I gotta get back on my pool game because there's money to be made. I feel like I can turn into a hustler.
Cousin Mike is a pretty competent pool player.
Well, the thing about this bar is they had one pool table. It's off in the back corner of the bar, and the way it's located, where it's located, they have patrons sitting right up like next to the pool table. So whenever I went to take a shot, I had to tell this lady, "Excuse me, miss, I don't want to bump you in the back of the head. Can you And so, yeah, it was kind of cramped in there, but I still won 2 games.
Yeah, I don't have enough patience to play any bar games. I've tried. I'm not really good at any of them, and I don't really care to be good at any of them. The only thing I do at bars is stand up and karaoke and drink. I do drink at bars. I'm good at that.
That's what it's there for. But no, there was this one guy, this one server, and he was walking around with a deck of cards. I guess he was trying to show people like magic or something.
What a nerd. Want to see my magic trick? I don't, buddy. I don't.
I mean, it's like, unless you're a professional magician, I don't know. It's just a grown man walking around with a deck of cards. Like, I don't know.
I don't know, man. If you're learning magic, I get you want to show people shit, especially when you start getting good at shit. I get it.
Right.
I get it. But yeah, it's still a weird look. I'm not going to tell them not to do it, but it is a weird look, and expect people to make fun of you. Even if you have a great trick, you're like, what a fucking nerd.
Well, no, it's like he left us hanging because he's like, hold on, I got a great trick to show you. But then he's like, hold on a second. And he cleared out some bottles, some empty bottles, and he never came back. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Maybe that was the trick.
Just like, yeah, really, it's like he's gonna make himself disappear or something like that. I don't know, but
that'd be really fun. That'd be a funny thing to do too. Just troll people, like, dude, all right, let's show you this trick, but first I gotta do something real quick, and then never come back and do that to everybody in the bar.
Right, we didn't see him for the rest of the night. But before we left, he did have the deck of cards, and he could shuffle them really well. Like he did that thing where he went like,
yeah.
I was like, okay, you know how to shuffle, but like, what trick do you know? And the way he builds it up, he's like, man, I got this great trick. I'm gonna wait till you see this, man. It's gonna change your life. Then he left. We didn't see him for the rest of the night.
Oh man, I wonder if I can get Jason Allen on this show. I know a guy named Jason Allen. He and his wife are magicians, and she's like a medalist, and they have an act together now. But I've met him a few times, and like he's great. Excuse me. I was at a bar with him one time, and he did a trick like this far from my face, and I had no idea what he was doing. Like it was with a rubber band. He made a knot with a rubber band with his tongue, and then made the knot disappear. And it was like this far from me. It was like I was staring at his tongue, and I'm like, I don't know how the fuck you did that. I had a video of it at one point. I'm like, what are you doing?
Actually, whenever I see somebody do something like that, I don't want to know how it's done.
No, I don't either. No, because it ruins it, right?
Right.
And plus, a lot of it, like what he was doing, it's sleight of hand stuff, right? So it's just, I mean, you're well aware that it's what he's doing with, his hands. His sleight of hand shit is the reason why you can't tell what he's doing. But
right.
He's gotten so good at that. If he did it in slow motion, it wouldn't even be cool at all, So, yeah, that's what the close-up magic to me is the coolest, because they're doing it right in front of you. They're just so damn good at sleight of hand that you can't fucking tell what they're doing. They're doing it right in front of you.
Yeah, but I hate that. I saw Penn and Teller do a display, and then after they did it, they're like, here, now we'll show you what happened. And they like pulled the curtain back, and I'm like, damn, I wish I didn't see that. Now it takes all the...
Yeah, some people like that shit. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really... I don't want... No. I want to be like, how did they do that?
Right.
Dude, mentalism is terrifying. Have you ever seen a mentalist? Like, they fucking read your mind and shit, and you're like, how the fuck did you know that?
I remember when I was at Blinn, some dude came up there. He was a hypnotist, and he was calling people. We were in the auditorium, and he was calling random people on stage, and he was making them bark like a dog, and this, that, and the third. And I was like, because these are random students. They cannot be in on it.
So when I was doing sound and stuff at the comedy club, they had hypnotists. They had this guy, what was his name? Anthony Popmissile. And at first I didn't believe it, but the more shows I did with him, I realized that it is possible to be real. Like, I think usually on stage it's probably about half and half. Half people are actually under, and half people are faking it.
Yeah, because like I understand like the power of suggestion. I understand that this can be a real thing, but like he was making people, like he lined up 4 chairs on stage, and like he's like, on the count of 3 you will sleep. And he snapped his fingers, and then they would just lay their head down. And I'm like, is this Because there's always that one guy who's like, you're not gonna get me. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna be part of this shit. And it's like, if that was me, I know I'd have been up there as skeptical as I am. I would have purposely, whatever I'm like, you really gotta have to be good at your craft because I'm not gonna work with you. I would have tried to expose him.
Well, usually they've done it enough. They realize when someone's out or not, and they'll pull you off the stage if they don't think you're out, or if they think you're not out and you're just gonna fuck with them, right?
Yeah,
So,
because this
well,
one
that
guy,
happens sometimes. When he'll like pull somebody off in the middle of one of his bits because he'll realize they're not actually out, and he'll just be okay. Well, you're just not part of the show anymore. So it's not a
well,
big
yeah,
deal if you try to do that.
well, this one student or this one guy, and this girl, he made her bark like a dog. And he like had her run around doing shit. Then he had her sit back down in the chair and he snapped his fingers again. And when she came to, she swore up and down she didn't remember any of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I like this can't be real.
It's real sometimes. Sometimes
I
people are
just feel
faking it.
like
Like, I went on stage and faked it for him because he needed people, and I'm like, all right, fine, but I'm not gonna try to go under. I'm like, I'm gonna stay awake on purpose. And he's like, I don't give a
right.
shit what you do. So
I mean,
I
I just
didn't,
feel
but
like
he
you
made me
gotta
do
be.
some wacky ass shit though. He made me fucking suck a water bottle like it was a penis and shit. I'm just on stage like this water bottle. I'm like, you asshole.
See, that's the thing, man. Like, I feel like you gotta be a weak-minded person to just
Well, they say
because you
it's the
don't know this
opposite.
guy. You don't know
Yeah.
this guy from anywhere. So the fact that he could just have power over your mind, like you don't there's you know what I'm saying? Like you
Well,
don't have you have no established history
no,
with
you
this
got
guy.
you have to want it to happen. Like if you sit, you won't volunteer if you're like, I don't think it happened to me. I would want it to happen to me. So don't volunteer. Don't go on the stage because it won't work for you. You have to want it to happen. So
Yes, but I've actually heard of people who may have smoked cigarettes for 15 years, seen a hypnotist, and they've all of a sudden been able to kick the habit cold turkey, something that they've been doing for 15 years. And I'm like, damn, that guy's got skills, bro. You got mad skills. If you can make somebody quit something they've
well,
been doing for 15 years.
thing about that is if you think it can work, it will work. If you're like this is not going to work for me, then you probably won't work for you. So,
No,
but
I get
I
it.
didn't think any of that shit was real until I saw him do light as a feather, stiff as a board with a guy. Like this guy was out. He had the guy under, and he had this guy just tight. He was like 130 pounds, but he had to like tighten himself up as much as possible to the fact that if they let go of this guy, he was gonna tip over like an action figure, and they did. They let go of him, and he started going like this, like he was gonna fall over like a bowling pin. So they caught him, and they had two guys lift him up by his feet and his shoulders, and he was like he was hard as a rock. Like he wouldn't move. I don't think he could do that if he on his own. It was crazy, and they put him down, and like I said, he was like an action figure. I don't think he could have done that awake. So it
See,
wasn't until I saw that when I'm like, no, it's real.
I have that convinces me. I got to learn hypnotism now, man.
And
Because
do what with it? Illegal shit?
probably like
It's actually there actually are laws about doing certain things when you had someone under hypnosis. So you can't have sex with anyone under hypnosis legally. It counts as
well,
rape.
I'm not suggesting rape or nothing. I'm just saying, like, even if I did get arrested and the police have me in an interrogation, I'll just use my hypnotism shit on them. I'll be like,
I don't think it quite works like that. I don't know, but
well,
I mean, when I worked with those guys at the comedy club, they would have it would take like 20 minutes. They have a whole thing, whole spiel about how getting like the first half of the show is just getting people under. So it's a whole thing. But I mean, I'd have to play their music cues and stuff. We turn the lights off. He play music and he talk like this for like 20 minutes, and then try to get people under. And sometimes he would get people who weren't on stage, and the audience would fall asleep, and he just pull them on stage. That happens sometimes too. Like some people would just be like, I don't want to volunteer, but they're out there like they fall asleep. I think if I tried, it would work, but I don't know.
yeah, I'm not willing to give anybody I'm not willing to rent out my mind to somebody only because I'm afraid I wouldn't come back. You know.
You come back. I don't know. Like it took me a lot of shows to not be skeptical of those things anymore. Like it took me a lot. I had to work with that guy multiple times before I'm like, shit, this is actually real. Raymond, I'm talking about erotic hypnotist.
Oh God. Yeah, I've seen those shows. I've seen them too. They're
You want to get Mike Odo on the show and hypnotize us?
no, I do not.
Me neither.
Why would we do that to him? Digitally? I mean, if you came to your house, maybe, but like,
I don't want that guy in my house.
Oh man, show's about to get started, but I wanted to come and bother you guys for a hot minute.
You're allowed to do that.
It's actually a really nice crowd inside too.
That's
So,
good. Whose show is that? Whose show is that?
It's the one, the only, the world famous William Squire. He is the host of the show, and I think it just went up. So, because it's 8:06, and they cut the music off. It was actually Soul Meets Body, so I was like, I'm getting into it, and then they cut it off. Man, I was pissed, Tim.
So, you going to emo karaoke tomorrow, Ray?
No, I'm gonna work, sleep,
be like that,
and then get ready for 298. So that's still I'll sleep. I'm sleeping after work on Friday, Tim. Sleeping.
It's fun.
Is there a remote chance that you will record this karaoke session?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, but I won't. Yes. I'll have someone record it, but I'm not gonna let you guys see it if it sucks, which it probably will.
No,
my voice. Now.
No, we see it either way, Tim. You're gonna record. It goes on the show. That's how this works.
Nope.
Yes, I want to see you sing.
Nope. Not if it's not good. If it's not good, I'm not gonna.
How much are tickets? How much are tickets?
After fees, $15.
You're making me want to do it for the show now. I hate you. You're making me want to do the karaoke for the show.
I got to figure out what song I want to sing. I'm thinking about Anthem of Our Dying Day.
Nice.
From up here in the city, lights burn. You have to
get there like before doors and camp probably to get that A Day to Remember song. There's gonna be somebody who gets there early and gets Downfall of Us All. Like that's gonna be like number one on the list. That's the number one draft pick.
I need to start listening to songs tonight and tomorrow just to like have 4 or 5 ready. So I think I can only do. I don't know how many I could get in if we stayed the whole time, but I don't want to do more than one because my throat hurts. I don't even know if I can get through one anymore. So that's how bad it is. So I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try to do one. But my list is like, Story of the Year, Anthem of Our Dying Day, Flavor of the Week is on there, and that's an easier one to sing. So maybe Flavor of the Week.
I'll do a Hero of the Week.
Maybe
do it with
the Simple Plan song they have on there.
Nice. But hey, buddy, getting ready to go up.
Okay.
So,
well, do a good job.
I'm actually going first.
Are you gonna put the?
I mean, should I?
Fuck it, do it. Whatever. We can always turn it off if it sucks.
Yes.
Break a leg, Ray. Break a leg.
And I guess like, hey, look, burger's pretty great. Well, not all those kids.
Just set it up now. We'll watch the rest of the Bill set. We'll just sit here and watch comedy for the next 15 minutes. What?
Recording his set. Yeah, I feel like it has. I feel like he'd get mad. I don't want to. So, crowd live.
Boo. Boo. You wearing a coat?
It is a Coheed Cambria t-shirt, yes. I have one. It's on 08.
So you're not gonna let us see it, huh?
No, I'm gonna check it out. But don't record it.
See,
I'll play it because I'm
Ray,
first. So I'll be going. I'll go
Pulse,
home.
didn't he just give me shit for this karaoke thing, and now he's fucking doing the same shit? Whatever. Go away, Ray. Go away. Good.
Love
do
you
good
guys.
job.
Bye.
Excuse me. See, he gives me shit because I don't want to put my karaoke on this show, and then I would be so excited for this if it was like a year or so ago. My voice wasn't fucking hurting all the time.
Does it
My
have
voice
to
is
be,
hurting talking to you right now. I don't know why. What?
Does it have to be emo? Like, is it strict? You have to stick to that genre?
Well, they have a list of 100 songs, and like I said, this is live band karaoke, so it's a live band that plays a song. You just could jam with the band, which is cool. I like that. I did it one other time. It's fun, but I don't know. Pull the list up, see if you know any of them.
Oh. What's it called?
Emo Night Karaoke. They have a website.
Okay.
But
are you gonna dress emo too? Or are you gonna style your hair?
No. Although, man, if we weren't going to eat beforehand, maybe I'd think about it. That's the thing. Like, we're going out to like a decent restaurant beforehand, so I can't like wear guy liner, and I never have in my life anyway. But like, fat emo. That I want to start a fat emo tribute band called Big Fat Heartbreak. Hey, Granite. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Granite? Shout out, Granite.
Oh, man, I'm tired.
Yes, me too, man. I don't know how long you're planning on going, but I was going to say, if you want to, we can roast fighters.
We will get to that. We'll get to that. Hold on. Oh. I was kind of hoping this kid would get a hold of me because I want him on the show. I guess we can have him on another time.
Yeah, I'm looking at this set list. I only know a few of these artists and songs. Two Stupid Kids, Emo Night Brooklyn. That's What You Get by Paramore. The Downfall of Us All. A Day to Remember.
It's a great song.
Paper Cut by Linkin Park. Okay. Love Your Friends by Die Laughing Man Overboard. Never heard of it.
I don't know that one either.
Punk Rock Princess by Something Corporate. All That I've Got, The Used. And they've got All That She Wants by Ace of Base. Is that considered emo?
Is it on that list? Is it really?
Yeah.
No, it's not, but they probably do have a couple of those for like older people.
It's a pretty good song, though, from what I remember.
Yeah, last I saw was No Doubts on here for some reason. That's not really a emo song. Killers. Yellow Card, that is. Yeah, there's like 100 tracks in this list, and it's pretty good. Ohio is for Lovers by Hawthorne Heights might be the most emo song of all the emo songs, but
Across the Sea by Weezer, Ocean Avenue by Yellow Card, The Kill by 30 Seconds to Mars.
Think about those songs in that genre. They're all really hard to sing for guys. So, yeah. It's all right. You don't have to go through them all. I was just asking what the list was. There's a list.
Yeah.
They're playing in Canton like the day after that, too. But my buddy lives in Lakewood, so that works out. It's like right by where he's staying. He's in a rental right now, but he's buying a house that's pretty close to where the rental is. So, anyway,
Who is the most famous emo band of all time?
probably My Chemical Romance. But I don't know. It depends who you ask, I guess. and what you consider emo, but I mean, if people say that Green Day and Blink-182 are emo, which I don't think they are, they're pop punk, but they would say them. But I would say probably My Chemical Romance.
Okay.
I mean, really, the emo genre was already around for like 6 or 7 years. It wasn't long. It wasn't around that long.
Well, do you consider Radiohead emo?
No,
No.
no. I mean, they were before emo. Like,
Right.
like I mean, emo was like 04 to like 2012, maybe.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, even My Chemical Romance got less emo over time. You know,
Well, they started making money, so they got less emotional.
right? We're not sad anymore.
Right.
All our songs now are about being rich. Fucking hot bitches.
Yeah, that was the thing with like
It's just they just turn into rap songs basically. Like it's just
yeah, but I
they were
noticed
emo
that
until they
with,
got
like,
rich. Now they're basically making hip hop songs with 4 chords.
right. Well, no, you have emo rap like what was the guy that passed away? The
Mac Miller.
no, the guy Juice World.
Hmm.
But no, but that's the thing. Like that, I've noticed that with like I've heard at least about blues musicians. There's like as soon as they got popular, they lost the blues. They're no longer blue. They made
Yeah.
money, so they and
Especially
it was the same
especially if they
thing.
get rich, famous, and sober, then they have nothing left. At least
Right,
if they're still on drugs or alcoholics, then it's still real. but
right,
but
right, right.
but if they get sober too, yeah, it ruins everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite examples of that is a guy that Ray and I know named Jim Florentine, and his comedy style has always been like angry, kind of. And I saw him once, and like everything was going really good for him. He just got married, and he's killing it. And his stuff was boring. He like couldn't think of anything to be mad about. So it was like he was talking about like how he's mad about his iPhone or some shit. Like it was kind of lame. But then the next time I saw him, like his wife cheated on him and stuff, and all kinds of shit. Like his life kind of fell apart, and his new shit was so much better. So it's like that sometimes.
wasn't that the thing with Kurt Cobain? Is like he ended up despising the fact that he got famous, but it's like to be expected once you start selling records.
Right. Also, he got a weird kind of famous because not only did he get huge, but his style of music became pop music. Like it was what pop music was in that era, right?
Right.
The number one songs on the radio were grunge songs, and that never happened to guys with that kind of music before or since, really. So, it was weird. It was really weird. Like if he came up in any other era, it may have been different because he would have gotten huge. I mean, look at the Foo Fighters. The Foo Fighters, I don't think were ever. I mean, I don't think they've ever been number one on pop radio like Nirvana was. You know, so it was just the era. The era kind of got him, I think, and it wouldn't have lasted much longer too. Like it would have, like 2 more years, and he would have faded. I mean, they still would have been popular in their circles. They still would have been a giant band probably forever, but not the way they were. Right. So.
Yeah, but I feel like the thrill was gone once they started making money. It's like all that angst left them. Now you have nothing to be angry about. You're rich.
You'd find something. Everybody always does. I don't know. Plus, he didn't kill himself anyway, Pauls. Don't you know that? Courtney
Yeah,
Love
you know
killed
what?
him.
I've heard that there's a documentary that exposes the truth of what happened. I'm still trying to find it.
I don't know. It's weird stuff. Like they said, like from the angle and the gun he used, it didn't make any sense. Like he would have to have like pulled the trigger with his feet or something. I don't know if that's true or not. That's a lot what the conspiracy theorists say, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, to commit suicide, I would think. I mean, I would hope. I would never. But I'm just saying, I would think a shotgun would be like the hardest thing that you could You know.
Right. Because you're talking like the angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Something's echoing on your end, I think. I hear two me's. No, I don't. So it is on your end somewhere. But, hello?
Yo.
I still hear it. I still hear it. Where's your microphone, bro?
I'm so late. It's right here, still in the package.
It's all right. It's just, but I'm like, it only takes. I mean, you just have to plug it in. I mean, that's
Yeah.
It's okay. We forgive you. But you will sound so much better once you plug it in, though.
Wow, you guys went all out.
What we got? There you go.
I feel professional now.
There you go. It's big, black, and sleek.
Well, I know we've kind of mailed it in, but
What? I'm not mailed in. I'm killing it. So my throat hurts.
What are you taking? A Sucrets?
What? Nothing.
Fixed Vapor Rub?
No, I don't have anything.
Oh, damn.
I wish I had some Vicks Vapor Rub.
Do you have any honey in your house?
I don't know. If I do, it's old. I mean, I know honey doesn't really expire, but
I was about to say, doesn't honey keep?
yeah, I think it does. I don't know. I may. It doesn't help that I was drinking lemonade today too. That's a terrible thing to drink. Lemonade and Coke. It's terrible.
Oh, wow.
But we can pull the fights up. I made my picks yesterday.
Oh, really? For Tapology?
I think I did, yeah. I mean,
You want me to pull them up?
yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go on ahead. Oops. Trying to find my picks. There are my picks.
Ooh.
Oh. Stretch and layer next. Stretch and layer next. Oh. I have to go meet with a dude to fill out insurance shit tomorrow. Then I'm going to Cleveland. I got to do shit all day. So I've been sleeping for the last 2 days.
You have or you haven't?
I have been.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm jealous.
Granted, Pulse always sits in the darkness. That's his thing. You pull the Tapology page up.
Oh, okay.
The Tapology page always has the most hilarious photos because you don't know where most of them come from. They're not like the airbrushed UFC ones all the time, right? They're just like random ones that usually Tapology puts just whatever one they want up there. I'm going to start to boot them. Stirred at the boot, I'm never here.
Yeah, I'm calling the upset. right now.
Is it an
Should we
upset at
start
this
from the
point?
bottom to the top?
Yeah, we'll start at the bottom. But is it really an upset at this point? Because I think a lot of people are picking Topuria.
I mean, Volkanovski is a former number one pound for pound. Only lost to one guy, so I kind of feel it's an upset.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do I enlarge? Okay.
You click the thing that says 125, maybe, or the thing that says prelim. There we go.
All right. Andrea KGB Lee versus Miranda Maverick.
Yeah. Lee's lost a bunch in a row, so I'm picking Maverick. But I like.
Yeah.
I don't. What's the whole KGB thing? That's creepy, isn't it? So shouldn't that be a problem? Like, do you want to be a communist? This is strange. I don't really understand the whole KGB thing. I never looked it up.
Yeah, I think she's from Louisiana. I don't know where that. I don't think
Russian.
she's Russian.
I know that. That's very weird. I have no idea what the whole thing is with that. This is a terrible picture of Miranda Maverick, by the way. That's that's a horrible picture of her. Like, she's much better looking than that. That looks like, look, everyone, my first day as a woman. Like, that's what that looks like. She looks like she lost in a beauty contest to Devin Mulvaney in that picture. That's a terrible picture of her. And she's actually really cute. That's just a terrible.
She looks like a woman who. She looks like a woman who lets her underarm hair grow.
Yes, all natural, all the time. Drives an old 91 pickup truck, stick shift. Yes, she has weird pets like lizards.
I'm also picking Miranda Maverick by decision. Because I think KGB, she takes another loss, she might get those walking papers.
It's possible. I mean, she's had some good wins in the past, but
fair to say.
I mean, 3 in a row is not great. Especially if she gets beat bad. I don't remember all of her last fights, so I don't remember how bad they were, but she probably needs a win. Although she's not a huge underdog. I mean, plus 170 is pretty close. But yeah, I have Maverick. Maverick, I think, is still working on her doctorate, or maybe she already has it. Dr. Maverick. And also, what a great name, by the way, Miranda Maverick. That sounds like, number one, that sounds like a fake name. That sounds like a superhero name.
It really does, though. Miranda Maverick.
Yeah, there's someone that would play like a soldier in some sort of movie. Officer Maverick. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fucking Top Gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we both have Maverick. What else we got?
Okay. Second fight from the bottom. Oh, Val Woodburn. Remember him? He got upset by Bo Nickel. Knocked out by a jiu-jitsu guy. I mean, a wrestler.
I don't think it was much of an upset. Everybody knows how good Bo Nickel is.
Yeah, everybody expected Bo Nickel to win, but not by knockout. This is so this is the fighter he's fighting is named Oban Elliott, the Welsh gangster.
Welsh gangster. So he's a Peaky Blinder, is what you're saying.
I never watched those shows.
He looks like he's not very successfully hiding a knife in his throat. Like, he's packing something around his neck. He has nowhere else to do it. Just give me the flag. I'll hide the gun in my handkerchief.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a flag or a T-shirt that he rolled up?
I think it's a flag. That's the Welsh flag. That's the Welsh flag. The Welsh flag is cool, dude. It has like a dragon on it. So that's a Welsh flag, but
okay.
That's a weird picture.
Yeah, in this particular photo, he looks stunned. Like, he looks stunned. Like, wait a minute, this is what I'm fighting?
He's being choked out with a
And,
flag. And the guy behind him is actually choking him
yeah,
to death.
like
That's what it is. He's being choked to death. Why would you take a picture, put the picture on Tapology of his murder attempt?
right.
And Wilburn looks like an American gladiator. Like,
Yes.
that guy's name is Blazer, some shit like that.
Bro has a thick neck too, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm.
But yeah, no, he looks like he'd be fighting Gemini
what?
on the in
No, I
the
can totally
joust
see
in
that.
1993.
Yeah, no, I can see that. What's your prediction for this fight?
I have Elliott by
I'm gonna
decision.
I'm gonna go Woodburn only because I've heard of him before because of his last fight, and two, I feel like he really wants to, because they were hyping him up pretty good, and he was adamant. He's like, I'm gonna shock the world tonight. And then he got knocked out in seconds. So I kind of feel like he really wants that shot at redemption. And and because I've heard of him, I want to pick that. Yeah.
Well,
oh yeah, that's how
after watching
by
after watching Welcome to Wrexham,
wow.
I don't underestimate Welsh people anymore. So I feel like I'm gonna go with Elliott. Although it's just his first UFC fight. So dude, Josh Quinlan. Fuck Josh Quinlan. Josh Quinlan's the dude who knocked out our dude Logan Urban and the Contender Series, but then got popped, but they still signed him. So fuck that guy, dude. I hope he gets his ass kicked. I don't know if he will because he's a tough fighter and he's a cheater. So cheaters win a lot. But he's fighting this dude Danny Barlow. I have Barlow by decision mainly because I want it to happen. But fuck Josh Quinlan. And Barlow's the favorite.
Wow. Okay.
I
see. Okay.
Barlow looks like he has had an Apollo Creed poster in his room as a child, which who didn't?
I can see that. Something about him. He looks just like a generic gangster from a 1990s hood movie. I don't.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true. He's the teenage.
Like
I know he's like 30, but he's the teenage drug dealer in all the after school special movies. It's like 31.
Bro definitely looks like he's drank a Old English 800 in his life. I feel
today.
That.
He drank one today. Yeah, when that picture was taken, he has one in his hand. Yes,
he does have sort of that glazed look in his eyes.
He's definitely a guy. You see him in any 90s movie, you're like, oh, stay away from him. Don't. He's bad news. Don't.
Right.
That is not the protagonist. That is an antagonist all the way.
Quinlan, it's hard to tell what he is. I'm not sure if he's Asian or
he's obviously
Hispanic.
At least it looks half Asian at least.
Either that or he's really, really high in this picture. I don't know. I can't tell.
Maybe.
But with a name like Quinlan.
But he had a Hoobastank poster in his room.
Yeah.
But who doesn't? What's his nickname? Bushido?
Bushido, yes. Okay, that sounds Japanese.
It does. He's probably a halfer. It looks like maybe. It's good hair though.
Okay. Like Leona Machida?
He definitely looks like he could be the next Black Ranger for sure. He would be like the woke Power Ranger Black Ranger.
Yes, I could see that.
Although the last reboot of Power Rangers, the Black Ranger was Asian.
I'm trying to get the actual original Black Ranger on the show. Walter Jones is his name. I'm trying so hard to get to accomplish
Well, he just did that new thing for Netflix, that Power Ranger thing. They did like an old school style Power Ranger thing with the old cast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't watch it because I wasn't. You know what? I needed to get baked and watch it. It's what I needed to do.
Okay, here we have on the preliminary card a light heavyweight matchup between
Ming Yang Zhang.
Oh God,
Mountain Tiger.
Ming Yang Zhang versus Brinson Ribeiro, the
This guy's
gorilla,
coming off the road to
versus Mountain Tiger.
UFC over a year ago. He won the road to UFC, and this dude Ribeiro is coming off of Contender Series win. So yeah, who the hell knows? I am picking the Chinaman. Is that racist to call a Chinese man a China? I guess it is, but that's like, but the same thing as me
No,
saying
I don't think so.
American
That's
man.
what he is.
Yeah, when he actually is Chinese, and you're aware he's Chinese, and the people you're talking to are also aware
Right.
that you're aware he's Chinese. Calling him a China, that means like it's like calling me an America man, which sounds amazing, by the way. That sounds like a compliment. Calling me an America man sounds
Right.
amazing. Anyway,
No, but as far as his haircut goes, like is that like
that's the
like
Kim
an
Jong Un,
erase-
dude. that's the King Jong Un right there, dude. I mean, I know
No, but I
he's
feel like
Chinese
that,
and not
you know,
Korean, but that's the King Jong Un haircut.
that's a flat top fade. Like that's a
That's a thick, yeah, it's like a thick flat top.
yeah.
That's what all the linebackers had in 1989.
Right. And I mean,
That's
these guys
that's
are
what
light heavyweights.
that's what every defensive player on the Chicago Bears had in the Super Bowl Shuffle video. They all had that exact same haircut.
Yeah. Shout out to William Perry, the fridge.
Every time
This
a Super Bowl happens,
this
like that video pops back up, and I really wish that like the Chiefs would do a Super Bowl Shuffle. I really wish they would.
oh yeah, somebody
Give
needs to
Andy
bring
Reid
that
a
back.
whole verse.
No, I just wanted to say this fight is at light heavyweight. Do these guys look small for 205? Am I
Well,
tripping?
it's the picture. I mean, how?
Yeah, but they
I
say
mean,
the camera adds 10 pounds. This one has
yeah.
like
Well, Zhang is 6'2", and
oh,
Ribeiro's
okay.
6'3", so
Okay.
that makes sense. These are tall guys.
I don't know.
I have
This picture they look like welters.
what? Dude,
I was gonna say in this picture they look like welterweights.
Yeah, it's just a picture. Ribeiro looks like one of the people that took Liam Neeson's daughter and Taken.
Yeah,
Good
I can
luck.
see that. He does look. He looks like an angry henchman. I can see that.
Does, dude. I feel like this guy's going to get a lot of roles as thug number 3 in his life if he wants them. He doesn't even have to talk. But I have the Chinese dude. I have Zhang, second round TKO.
Oh, I hope there's some finishes on this card. I'm tired of decisions.
Yeah,
I
I feel like I'm having a hard. I keep picking like every card to be the best card of all time because I'm picking all these finishes. I'm like, look, you need to calm down, Tim. You need to calm down. There's gonna be a lot of decisions. There always is.
well, at 205, they're known for having power, not like heavyweights, but
Yeah, sure.
power still. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
This is the first fight in the UFC for both of them. You never know.
Okay, yeah, making their debut, they're gonna want to look to make an impact. So yeah, okay. I hope we do. As of right now, I'm up in the air, but I might lean towards Zhang. I have to do more research on their records, see who I'm gonna pick. But yeah, I guess I might go with the Chinaman for right now.
You racist.
Moving on up the card. Well, moving on up the card, we have Rinya
dude,
Nakamura.
I'm echoing again.
Uh-oh.
And the delay is like 4 seconds. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's about 4 seconds.
Okay. I'll make sure to have this mic plugged in for the next broadcast. I'm just gonna say Rinya Nakamura looks like a grown 12-year-old. Like seriously, like he looks like
He
he's
definitely
like
looks
12.
like another one of those rock'em sock'em robots. Hey, can you
long
try to
neck.
do something about that echo? Whatever you did last time, it worked. It just it's too bad to ignore. I'm sorry.
Okay. Let me see if I can fix that.
I apologize.
No problem.
But yeah, it's pretty bad. Carlos Vera looks like the oldest guy at every MMA gym who just like gets his ass kicked every day. Obviously, he's not that guy, but he looks like a guy who just comes in and everybody subs him, but he keeps coming every day. Says MMA is his life, but everyone's like, dude, you need to find another hobby, bro. You need to find another hobby. He looks like that kind of guy. Obviously, he's not that kind of guy.
Keep roasting. I'm trying to figure out this.
Nakamura is a giant favorite. He's a minus 850 favorite. Farah is a plus 540 underdog. This is his first fight in the UFC, and he's won his last 4 fights outside the Cage Fury. This guy coming off his last fight in the UFC. He's coming up. Since he won Road to the UFC, he's won his first 2 fights in the UFC, and now he's fighting this guy from Cage Warriors. So yeah, he's a giant favorite. I have him knocking him out, Nakamura knockout, round 1. To test it. I don't hear myself anymore. That's good. I think it's plugged in, Pulse, because I could hear you moving it around. No, you're muted. No, you're unmuted.
Hello.
Ooh, it's super echoey. I don't know why. Do you have any headphones to plug into it?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, you were totally muted as soon as I plugged the mic in. Is it still echoey?
No, now it's good.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good now.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm think I'm gonna go with the heavy fave, Nakamura. Wouldn't mind seeing another finish.
Yeah, I feel like he'll probably knock this dude out. I mean, it would be nice if this guy, pull the upset, of course. Plus 540 would be great. But I mean, you got a guy who's had 2 fights in the UFC and 2 wins, and this guy's coming off Cage Fury or some shit. Cage Warriors, one of those. Cage something. So.
Okay. So yeah, guess we're both picking Nakamura.
Nakamura.
Nakamura, knock him stupid.
This guy is Japanese. Japan man. See, I can say that. It's not racist.
Okay. Oh, now we have a banger. Now this is almost a guaranteed knockout.
You'd hope so.
We have Marcos Rogerio de Lima versus Justin Tafa. De Lima's coming off of a knockout loss to Derek Lewis. Tafa is coming off of a knockout win against Austin Lane. De Lima, bro's like 39 and has a baby face. It's kind of weird.
A little bit. I mean, he's got some wrinkles in there, but a little bit. Very cue ballish here. And both the Tafas just look like the toughest guy in your hometown. Like they work construction and then they drink too much at night and beat people up at the bars. That's what the Tafa brothers look like. But I'm picking Tafa. I know he's the underdog, but I like Tafas. The Tafas are fun, dude. I actually think you could pay the Tafas to fight each other. I think they would do that. I'd watch it. It'd be rough. It'd be rough seeing 2 brothers fight. I don't know. Paul, do you think that the Tafa brothers would fight each other if you paid them enough?
I hope so. They're both
I think they would.
heavyweights.
I think they would. I don't think I mean, it's not going to come up and it's not going to be necessary. It would only be necessary if one of them was a champion. But
Right.
you wouldn't think they would do it. But I feel like I said, the toughest look like the toughest guys in your hometown, right? They work construction during the day, then they go to the bar, tie one on, and get in fights every night. That's just what they do.
I've never met a Samoan guy that wasn't tough. I'm just being honest with you. I know it's like, I don't know if that's a bad stereotype or good one, but they all seem to be tough.
No, they're all bad. All stereotypes are bad stereotypes because you think they're good until, what if there's just a nice, gentle, not tough, nice to everyone Samoan, and now he feels like he has to be tough because Samoans are tough, right? So that's right, and that's the same thing with like Asians being good at math, right?
Right.
Like,
that's what I was about to say. Is that bad though? Like to say that an Asian person is good at math? Like that's
because what if they aren't? Then they feel all this, this unnecessary pressure to be the smartest person in the room just because they're Asian, right? That's less pressure they don't deserve to have, right? So, I mean, yeah, the answer is yeah.
Well, who you got in this one?
Same thing with the black guy. Like, if there's a black guy with a little wiener, he feels like he disappoints every white woman he's ever with.
See, but that's the thing. We have one. Yeah, that's ours though. We got like stereotypes, like welfare recipients and stuff. Y'all have math, and like not y'all, but Asians. Y'all have math.
We don't have any good ones. White people don't have any good ones anymore. You eat mayonnaise from the jar? I mean, not a lot, but not never.
Mayonnaise is decent.
I like mayonnaise, dude. Now, Miracle Whip, I hate. Like fucking, yeah, that stuff. That stuff's gross. Real mayonnaise.
I agree 100%. I don't even know why they make that stuff. Who likes Miracle Whip?
I don't either, man. People that tell me they prefer that, I'm like, what is wrong with you? That stuff is gross.
It's sort of like buttermilk. Why do they make buttermilk? Who drinks that?
A weird. Oh, buttermilk. Yeah. Well, buttermilk is basically what ranch dressing is. It's a lot of it's mayonnaise and buttermilk and seasoning is ranch dressing. But anyway,
I was going to ask, who's your pick in this one? I'm picking.
I have Tafa by first round knockout, but it could be either. It could be either of them. I want it to be Tafa because he's a younger guy, and I think it's more interesting if he wins.
Yeah, I'm going Tafa by second round KO, but I wouldn't be surprised if he gets it done in the first.
Let's see. We're talking about a 30-year-old and a 38-year-old here. Yeah. You know what's next, Pulse?
We've got Amanda Lemos versus Mudflaps, Mackenzie Dern.
Mudflaps.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard for me not to pick the hot one in these matchups, no matter what I think will actually happen. Usually, but I didn't today. Today I actually picked Lemos. I picked Mandy Lemons.
Really?
I did. I picked her.
I'm picking Dern because she was upset in her last one against Jessica Andrade.
She looks so bad though. Her stand-up looked terrible, and I think if she does it against Lemos, she's going to get knocked out, and that's what I have. I have second round TKO by Lemos, and I hope I'm wrong because I love Mackenzie Dern. And Lemos, I could take her leave. So I hope Dern wins. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm picking Mandy Lemons by second round TKO. And it's hard to roast either of them. Mackenzie Dern is she's just a good-looking lady. I can't say anything bad about her.
Yeah, you really.
Except her fighting style was often sloppy. She's often sloppy. And if you do that against some of these girls, you're gonna get hit hard. You're gonna get caught. So. Well,
that and like her accent keeps changing. You don't know what it's gonna be. Like
she does code switch. She does code switch. Yeah. She has like 4 or 5 different accents. It's funny.
And every interview is
different. I think it depends on. I doubt she does it on purpose. I'm sure it just depends on who's talking to her. Like if there's someone with a Brazilian accent interviewing her, she'll have a Brazilian accent, right? But like even if they're speaking in English, and it will change. People do that. It's called code switching, and she obviously does it a lot, which it makes sense because she grew up like half in Brazil, half America. I get it. It makes sense, but it is weird when you hear interviews and she has a different voice every time. It's weird.
Am I tripping, or does Lemos look like a treasure troll?
Maybe. She looks like she's about to go Super Saiyan.
Right. What's up with that hair? But
Oh man, am I echoing
so
again?
we're split on this. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm echoing again. Hold on.
Sheesh.
Sorry, I've lost my keys. And now we're
Okay.
echoing again, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But every time I speak, I hear myself speak
Technical
again.
difficulties.
Yeah. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know how to fix it. But I know it's on your end. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just know that it's too noticeable to ignore. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me look.
No, that's cool. I was gonna say, do you want to cut our losses now and just
Well, hold on. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird.
yeah.
So I don't know what the problem is. Right now, it seems it might be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I
Let's
don't know.
power through this. And the next one we have a middleweight matchup between Anthony Fluffy Hernandez versus Roman Kopylov. And yeah, Fluffy looks like he could be in an emo band, and Kopylov looks like Giancarlo a little bit.
Dude, he does look like he's a bass player in a metalcore band, and he's dating someone who's like way too young for him. Like people ask questions too young for him. Like he's like, how old is she? Like, well, she'll be 18 next week. I'm like, come on, man. Like just like that. I've seen a lot of guys like that. They look like that, and they have a girlfriend that's way too young. I'm like, what's going on with this? And Komenov
Yeah.
looks like your girlfriend's little brother. But he beats the hell out of everybody. Who did I? Oh, shoot,
Yeah, anytime you see a chest tat with ear gauges, that gives emo band vibe.
Gives Christian hardcore vibes. Especially when he has a cross on his tattoo. Yeah, he's a bass player in a Christian metal band for sure. Roman Kopylov looks like Anton Yelchin, the late great Anton Yelchin, the actor. You know
Not familiar
that
with
dude?
him.
He was in Star Trek and I don't know, a bunch of shit. He's the guy who
His
he
hair-
died.
Okay, no, I think I know what you're talking about. Yes, no, but his hair reminds me of Fred Savage a little bit.
Yeah, is that the curly fro? You got a little Jew fro going on there, but he's Russian, so that's probably not what it is. But just have he's got little curly cues going on.
A little bit like Chase Hooper. A little bit.
I was going to say Chase Hooper is like Chase Hooper's cousin.
Yeah.
But he's a bit more jacked than Chase Hooper, though. I have Kopylov and third round TKO is what I have here.
I have the exact same pick. I think Kopylov is the better striker, and I have him winning by late round finish.
I like Fluffy though. I hope Fluffy wins. You know. Yeah, there's no echo right now. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. It like back and forth. Nothing makes sense anymore.
Now here we have one of the better matchups on this card. Something I'm really excited for. Former bantamweight and flyweight champion Triple C Henry Cejudo versus Merab Dvalishvili. I'm just gonna say it. I know that Triple C is a double champ, but I'm going with Merab for the upset here. I just think he's He does not, like Kevin Gates, he does not get tired, and I think he's gonna want to. I think he really has the urge to avenge his quasi brother's loss in Aljamain Sterling. So he wants that title shot, and I think he's gonna not walk through, but I think he's gonna defeat Henry Cejudo.
Dawashvili looks like the King Dwarf Warrior in the Lord of the Rings movies. With that beard.
He sort of
Looks
looks like if you morphed both Justin Gaethje and Alexander Volkanovski into one photo.
Yeah, maybe. It looks like he just walks around his like village with a warhammer all the time. No, it's like.
And for Cejudo,
Anyway, or battle axe.
For whatever reason, I get for Henry Cejudo, I get tattooed from Fantasy Island. I'm sorry, I just gotta say it.
I don't see it, but it's funny.
The plane.
Like if Tattoo joined a boy band, basically, he went full on douchebag. Started wearing Affliction t-shirts. Put Tattoo in an MMA class, and his whole personality changed. Yeah, that'd be Cejudo. I have Dawashvili by decision.
Yeah,
because that doesn't really finish anybody, but I do think he's going to win.
Yeah, me too. I'm same right there with you. And yes, now the fight that we all want to see on this main card, we got welterweight matchup between Jeff Neal versus the man that nobody likes at the moment, Ian Machado Gary.
Why doesn't anybody like him? I don't get it.
Because he's a cuck and his wife has a boyfriend.
He's allowed to be he can you don't know what their relationship is. They're allowed to do whatever they want. But I will admit that it seems a little weird from outside. It seems a little weird. It does, but he's whatever, man. That's fine.
I don't like him because of the way that he treated Neil Magny.
What happened? Do I remember this? I don't.
Yeah, he was trying to drum up some fake beef, and it's like if you have the ability to beat him, just beat him. You don't have to. I don't know. I just don't like the guy.
Well, you say that, Paul. So there's plenty of guys who just win, and the UFC is bored by them. So I get it. You have to fucking do shit like that. But the funny thing is that sometimes guys aren't good at it, and when they're not good at it, it just comes off like annoying. Right?
Well, yes,
that
good,
they try to talk shit and they're not good at it. It comes off not good.
Right, that and he's jockeying Conor McGregor's whole style. It's like, come be original, come up with your own thing.
Yeah, everyone's trying to be the next Conor McGregor. But
I'm going Jeff Neal by second round TKO. Oh, that and he came out with T-shirts with Jeff Neal's mugshot on him and was selling them on his website.
It's kind of funny.
So I feel like Neal has not. I feel like Neal has not forgotten that, and he's gonna prove a point in this fight.
I have. Oh, there it is again. What's going on with that?
You're picking Gary.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm picking Gary.
Is it echoing again?
Hello. No, it stopped.
You're echoing again.
It stopped. It stopped. It did it one time and now it stopped. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I have Gary by decision.
Okay. Well, we're split on that one. I'm picking Jeff Neal. You got
this next one's pretty easy.
Now we have a fight.
Robert Whitaker's pissed, and I don't think Costa's really that good. So I think Whitaker's going to knock him out in the second round.
Me and Sam Alvey have the same pick. We're picking Paulo Costa for the upset.
What? No.
I'll be right. Yes.
He's going to be drinking way too much wine.
You hear? Oh, okay. I'm streaming right now. Hold on. So I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Like gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Later.
All right. Well, Paul's is gone. Shoot, is the stream still on? Shoot. Let me double check here. Let me check. Hold on. I gotta. Oh, don't worry. That's me. I have to. Okay. Now we're good. No, he kept the banner up, but I don't have control over it because it's coming from his shoot, where I don't even know if I can get this down. Hold on. I might just have to bail, which sucks because I really don't want to. I can't even see where the screen share is coming from. I mean, it's coming from his computer, but I don't know what's happening. Sorry for the dead air. I gotta just don't really know what's going on here. I don't know how to get that down because it came from Pulse's computer and he left it up when he left. So now I don't know. I can't even find it on the studio. All right, I'm gonna have to bail. Unfortunately, I don't want to, but I think I'm gonna have to because I can't figure out what's going on here. Yeah, I can't even find the screen share. What? Because it's coming from his computer. So, all right. Well, in that case, all right. I'm leaving. Sorry, everybody. I have Volkanovski winning still. It's hard for me to pull against the pick against that guy, no matter who he's fighting. Even though Topuria is great, so it wouldn't surprise me that much if Topuria beat him. But I don't think so. So all right, unfortunately I gotta bail because I can't figure out this. Pulse left me with it just hanging, and I can't figure out how to fix it. So because it was coming from his computer. So and now I had to re-sign in to sign out. What? It's just none of this makes any sense. See, that's me again.
And now I gotta.
Well, are you back now? What's going on?
Yeah, this is always some bullshit. I gotta leave the hood, man.
My uncle says that area is not that bad. Maybe it's just like the area that you're in.
It is.
I mean, I guess every town has a hood.
Yes. Let's just go ahead and finish. So you're picking Whitaker. I'm picking Costa. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. I feel like Whitaker's chin is done, man.
I don't know, man. I think he's angry and pissed. I think this might be the best. Well, listen, either you're right or we do see the best Whitaker we've ever seen. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think we're going to see one of the best. I mean, he's getting older, but I really think Bobby Knuckles is going to be fucking awesome in this fight. And I know Costa obviously has a lot of power, but I don't see him ever being a champion. I don't really think he's that good. whatever he needs to be a champion. I don't know this much more. I don't think he has it. He's clearly a monster, though. I get that, but I honestly think Whitaker's going to beat his ass.
Try to get back for that Duplessis loss, huh?
Yeah, I think so, man. I do think that Whitaker probably beats him 6 out of 10 times at least in that. I'm talking about Duplessis. I think he beats him more often than not, but I don't know. I think he beats Costa. I don't, like I said, I've never been really that high on Costa. Not really. I mean, obviously he's jacked and he hits really hard, but I think overall he's not really that good. And I don't really think he gives a shit. I don't think he cares about fighting that much. And that obviously you can't win at the top levels if you don't give a shit. No one can. So I don't know. I think he's going to be wine drunk.
Listen, this will be the biggest win of his career if he pulls it off. He already has a win over Romero. Already has a win over Rockhold, former middleweight champion. If he beats Whitaker,
they're both old.
I think
they're old when he beat him.
Yeah. Well,
Rockhold's chin's been gone for a long time.
Yeah.
And Romero fight.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I think he gets this done Saturday. I think he gets the biggest win of his career, and he calls out Duplessis for that title.
Well, he deserves it if he wins. I mean, he beats Whitaker, sure. Also, I don't know who the hell Chimaev's going to fight. What class is he going to fight in? I don't know. I think they want him to fight.
They're still holding out.
I don't think he can.
People are holding out hope that he's going to.
What?
They're holding out hope that he's going to take on Leon Edwards for 300. They got to make that. They got to book that soon if they're going to do it.
Well, he already said no, but that but Dana said he's going to announce the main event on Saturday. He said, right? He says he's going to announce the main event for 300 Saturday.
Right.
After the fight, but if they have a promo ready, they should do it during the fights. But maybe they don't. I don't know. But I also think part of the reason he said that is because they don't even know what it is yet. So,
well, here we are at the main event of the pay-per-view. Former number one pound for pound, Alexander the Great Volkanovski versus Illia, the El Matador Topuria, and I've already said it. I'm picking Topuria to get the upset by knockout.
Oh man, I know Topuria is pretty great, and it's not much of an upset. I mean, I think it's a pick'em, so it's not much of an upset because a lot of people think that Topuria will win this fight, and he's great. However, I have a hard time picking against Volkanovski against anyone. It's tough. I mean, this might be Topuria's time, but I don't know. I think Volkanovski, especially coming off the knockout loss to Makhachev, I feel like feels like he's got something to prove, which of course he does. He's still the guy. This is still his division. He's not that old yet, so I think he's going to win by decision.
Yeah, Topuria is undefeated.
Topuria looks like juiced up Kenny Florian.
I can see that.
It's got get that Ken Flo look.
Yeah.
Where's Topuria from? Is he Georgian?
Spain.
It looks like is it a Spanish flag? It looks like it's two different flags.
Apparently, that's why they call him El Matador. Apparently, he ran.
That makes sense.
He ran with the bulls. You know, they do that thing where they run with the bulls.
Mm-hmm. Man, I wonder how fast they would run if you.
Yeah, I'd like to. That's what I'm saying. I'd like to witness that one time in my life. I don't know if I'd actually run with them because I've seen them. Some people get gored by.
Yeah. No, thank. Yeah, I don't need that, man. Don't they have like different versions of it? Don't they have like a redneck version of it in Texas? Where they just cows or some shit. I don't know. They have something. Somewhere they have one that I think it's pigs or it's something like that. I forget what it is. Goats. I forget. There's something somewhere that they have like a redneck version of it.
Wouldn't surprise me. I've not seen it personally, but would not surprise me.
They're running with the hogs.
But yeah.
Um,
But yeah, no, I got Topuria. I don't know what it is about this picture, but Volkanovski looks like he has a patch of hair missing out of his head. I don't know.
yeah. This is before he gave up on his hair completely, and he looks. Not everybody can pull bald off, but he can. He can. I know I can't, so I really hope I keep my hair because my hair, my head is oblong and does not make it like it's oddly shaped. I learned that in middle school when I tried to shave my head one time. Yeah, it does not work. My brother shaves his head all the time. He has good hair, but he shaves his head. Don't know why, but he looks good with it. I don't. So, man, I really hope I keep my hair. Well, Pulse, we've sucked this episode. I don't like it. I'll blame myself.
Yeah. We definitely melted.
Technical difficulties and my throat hurts. And although I hate admitting that because Ray's not here, so Ray's gonna take that as the show needs him, which it doesn't. But it he's gonna think it does. And I thought we were gonna.
I'd like to say God bless. I would like to say God bless to the one viewer who stayed concurrent this whole time, whoever you are. Probably Ryan Kills. Shout out to you, buddy.
I don't know. Is Moss doing something? I didn't check.
I'm not sure, but I think I'm about to pass out early.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't really have anything else. I mean, I just wanted. We already talked about the shooting and the Howie Mandel thing. Did you see the Howie Mandel thing?
No, what happened with him?
No, he had Dana White on, and they started the podcast. Howie's just like, "Hey man, thank you so much for being here," and Dana just goes, "I'm sick of being on podcasts." Stands up and walks out of his studio. That's it. That was the whole thing. I feel like it had to be a setup. I think. So I don't know why he would go all the way over there just to walk off.
I don't know, but I'm about to look that up now. that sounds.
Yeah, you haven't seen it. Yeah, it's weird. That seems like a Howie Mandel kind of bit though, because but I don't know why he would go all the way over to wherever his studio is, and I don't know where it is. But even if it's in Vegas, I don't know. And it might be. I don't know why he would go on just to say I don't want to be here and be an asshole to Howie Mandel of all people. Although we do forget that guy is a piece of shit. Dana is not a great person. I mean, there's a picture of that guy smacking the crap out of his wife at a nightclub. Like, he's not a great guy. He's been paying his employees for years. He's not a great person. We know that. I like his product, but we all know that he's not a great human being. So he would do something like that. He would. He's nuts and not the greatest of human beings. So I get that. But I feel like it has to be a setup. I don't know why I wouldn't. Like, why would? Because when you go in there, you shake hands and everything. Hey, man, thanks for coming before they even go live. So why would he wait till he goes live to walk off and say, I'm sick of doing podcasts? It's dumb. It doesn't make any sense. Would he be that much of an asshole? Well, he is an asshole. So maybe. But it still seems like I think it has to be some sort of bit, right? And the only thing that Howie Mandel has released so far is just that clip. So I don't know.
I'm definitely gonna check that out so I can react to it Tuesday. I want to see.
I mean, it's like a 20-second clip of him just being like, Dana, thank you so much for being here. He's like, yeah, I'm sick of being on podcasts. Just takes his headphones off and walks out. Okay. I'm like, all right. Listen, if it's real, then fuck that guy. Which is something I've said before on the show, but I mean it. Like, what? Why would you go all the way over there and put everything on and sit there after you're shaking hands and everything and then be like, oh, I don't want to be. Why would you do that to Howie Mandel? Why would you? It's fucking ridiculous. I feel like it's not real. It can't be real. I mean, it happened. I mean, I feel like it has to be some sort of bit. I don't know. All right. I think we did enough. We did what we were supposed to do. We talked about the fights. We did it, guys. And no one's here. If more people were here, we can make more shit up. But I think we're okay.
Yeah.
But
I promise next week we will not be low energy. We will have a great program for you guys. I promise you that.
Will we?
Yes, I just gotta catch up on my sleep.
I'll probably be probably be about the same. Be honest with you. Next week, I think Tuesday and Thursday, Ray and I will both be here. But it's the week after that. It's going to be this again in 2 weeks.
Well, in the words of Ray Hacklack, we will see you at the Kumite.
Bye, everybody.
Later.
Don't suck.